Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we are going to be doing just some light service on our 5088 International that we have hooked onto our roto grind hay grinder. Just a small version of the bigger tub grinders. And we're just going to be checking the fluids and stuff on it before we start running it, because that grinder does pull this down quite a bit, even with this being about 125 to 130 horsepower. The funny thing about these 88 series two-wheel drive Internationals, usually the traditional route for the cooling systems, you would suck your air in through the front, go through your radiators and everything, and force it out through the side or on the bottom. But on these, the setup is your air gets sucked through the top, through all your coolers. You can see your shaft for the fan running through there. Goes through all your coolers, the main radiator, and then it just gets forced out the front. Kind of a different way of doing it, but there must have been some advantage for it if they did it. What I'll do now, pull this up so it holds your door up, and that's on the other side. Sugar coolant. Let's see what we got for oil. Right. As you can see, lately we've had a lot of mixtures of snow and rain, so basically every driveway and walkway here is just a solid iceberg you're walking over. Let's grab one of these. And that's just our loader we got sitting in storage, so it's out of the elements. And the tractor with the grinder mixer back there, Lorenz 100, and we've got the Lawman Little Dipper skidder right here with the cover on it so it doesn't get covered in snow. I'm gonna go see what we got for oil. And we're good, surprisingly. Shut that. Let's see. Plug in. Rift. And by the looks of it, I would say we are good with that. Not a little extra. That just leaves coolant. We got that down in the garage. Okay. Now which is it? Okay, that is just straight water. Frozen, of course. And that looks to me like straight antifreeze. I'm gonna go fill it back up all the way with water so it's a mix. Okay, we got topped off with straight water, so we've got a good mix of coolant now, so we can dump her in the radiator. And then that should be it for the maintenance on that machine anyways. The main reason, a lot of guys now are grinding their hay, but a lot of them just like to take the cheaper, lower quality hay and grind it and mix it up with a whole bunch of ethanol byproduct and stuff like that just so the cows will eat it. With us, what we usually do is we'll just take one lower quality bale, grind it, and then grind a real high quality alfalfa on top of it. It's just got a good 50-50 to thirds of higher lower quality, just so we can get rid of the lower quality hay, but then again we're not shorting our cows the nutrients by not giving them any higher quality. That's just generally a better way to do it, in my opinion. Anyways, let's adjust that good. And we will try not to make too big of a mess. Ooh, we will, yep. Not too bad. That was a whole jug. And as you can see, it's basically right up to the top now, so we'll call that. Cap back on. Just a little history behind this 5088. happened was there was an auction about, I think, 2 or 3 years ago. And the story behind it was they went to fire it up at the auction, throw it in gear, and they couldn't get it to move. It just kind of lurched a little bit, but it wouldn't move at all. So I think we paid about $4,000 for it, just kind of as a project. And what ended up happening is, just by hot wiring a few of the solenoids underneath it, we were able to sometimes get it to work, but never really did find the cause of why it wasn't working right. And then one day we found out that when you start it, sometimes you wouldn't hear the hour meter clicking, and if that happened to where you couldn't hear the hour meter clicking, it wouldn't move. But if you jiggled the key a little bit, the hour meter would start clicking, and then you can get it to move. So somehow, in some way, the reason that it didn't want to move it that day, and we have issues with it now, has something to do with the ignition system, oddly enough. But now that we found out what the problem is, it's a pretty decent machine for the work we do with it. And yeah, I know there was a bit of a gap from the video I put out yesterday and the ones before it. That's just mainly because I have just a series of computer problems that led to a delay, plus of course work out here in preparation for winter. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. And for all of you who are interested in the subject matter, this is the setup that I do all the videos with. I've got a dual monitor set up. The main one's a Samsung 46-inch with the LED, not the LED, the 3D. And then you've just got the standard 32-inch for the secondary. And I have noticed since I've been on here a while ago, we did gain a couple subscribers. So thank you guys for jumping on, or guys, gals, I guess, for jumping on. I appreciate it. And for the actual computer that I'm running, it's one that I built myself. It's got a i7 quad-core processor with a 1080 MSI graphics card and a Z170 MSI motherboard. I've had pretty good luck with MSI, so I'm basically stuck to it for this build as well. 16 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte hard drive, which I've got another hard drive sitting somewhere in case I need it. And basically with that high of a graphics card and everything, I can usually get a 15-minute video rendered through Sony Vegas in about a half an hour. And then you've got the hour and 20 minutes it takes to upload it to YouTube. That's kind of why it takes me a little more time to do these videos, because I basically from scratch do all of the editing myself, and I gotta upload onto YouTube yet. But yep, that's pretty much the subject matter of the last part of this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment if you like what you see, and even if you don't like what you see, just a little constructive criticism. Yep, thanks guys, and I will see you in the next one.